Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Today's drawing, it's my comfort zone, sort of. First of all, I want to say that I was drawing like not on top of the drawing. I was a little bit further from the notebook. And then, my cell phone was on top of the page, but I was a little backwards. So I wasn't like looking at the right perspective, the drawing, and I realize now that some parts of the lines are a bit like in the wrong perspective because I was a little bit back from the drawing, and this is something that really always happens when you're not very well positioned with the page. It ends up being like a 3D. You know those pictures people draw like they made illusions on the street and they draw like a big hole and stuff inside the hole and lava and stuff, and then when you're on top it looks like it only looks like that if you're in a perspective in certain way, but if you look the drawing like this street art in another angle, it just looks weird. That's how I felt doing this drawing. Also, I messed up a lot of the perspective. Yeah. Uh, I am having the understanding that this is happening more because I'm going like I am evolving on the drawings, and I'm being able to do a little bit more complex stuff that I was being able in the beginning. And the perspective is like a big part of drawing. So now I need to practice this and study a little bit more because I realized that it's being like a bottleneck. Is that how you say it? It's um, I'm struggling with some things because of that. I realized in the middle that the perspective wasn't really good in this Hellas. I forgot the name of this. In Portuguese, we say moinho. Uh, Let me see how you say in English. Mill. So this mill, windmill, it has this. How do you say that? Propellers. You have the propellers, and they are not in the right perspective. But okay, I mean, you understand what it is, so that's what matters. But in terms of making a better drawing, it's something I need to look upon. What else? I really enjoyed doing the details in the propellers. Sometimes, most of the times when we start drawing, we need to like do the big geometric forms, and then we just go later and add the details, and things start to get some shape, and then you start realizing what you're really drawing and adding some texture and also other details. And that part, it's my favorite part. But I understand that doing the forms is part of the process of drawing. It's like the skeleton of the drawing. It's just a part that you need to do to achieve a good understanding and composition. I am used to draw by reference, and sometimes I choose something to draw that doesn't like you can really see the geometric forms when you're drawing, and it's really hard to draw. So when you have houses that they have more specific forms, it's easier to move on with the drawing after the planning phase. Also here I realized that the tree, because it's darker than the whole page, it really calls the attention of the eye much more than the windmill. That's not something I intended to do, but it happened. But okay, I can live with it. And that's it, guys. This was drawing number 30, and we'll keep moving. So I hope you enjoyed this process, and I hope you understood me, that I am a crazy artist or just a normal one. I'm not sure. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!